Hi everyone, my name is Angelica and thank you for joining me at the writer's table with This is Improv. Today we're going to be talking about keeping in mind your actors and director while writing a script. Before I did improv, I took part in theater productions with the Thespian Society and after-school programs in my high school. But before we could get on stage at all, we would beg our director to choose a certain performance that we really wanted to do, and we would walk through the performance during rehearsals. And the time that we spent in production period and rehearsal period was so important because it taught me how much thought goes into the actual direction of a performance and what really can be done by the actors, what makes things easier and harder to put on stage. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. The first thing that I recommend that you do as a writer while writing your script is to put yourself in the shoes of a director or an actor. Let's start with a director's perspective. So a director is going to look at the cast, the blocking, and the actual production. How much is this going to cost me to produce? So what I like to think about is how producible is it and how actable it is. Thinking about it from the production point of view. How does the blocking go? Is it doable? Do you have people flying across the stage? Now, this has been done with Peter Pan and Wicked, but think about where you want this production to be shown. Do you want this to be done in a smaller theater? Or is this going to be a larger production that's going to have a larger budget attached to it? This is especially important if you are writing specifically for a location. Like let's say you were going to write something for your school, or if you were going to write something for television and you had a set budget. So you're writing to think about, okay, what can we afford? What can we actually stage? Is my stage going to be a small black box? Or is it going to be a little bit larger and given a crew that's going to build a set that is really accurate and show off the scenery that I've constructed? Another thing you want to think about is the cast. So how large is the cast going to be for your production? What I usually recommend, especially while performing improv, is keeping it at 5. No more than 5 actors or characters in your scene. That's going to make it a little bit easier because typically an improv troupe is going to be about 5 people. But it really depends on you and your company. Do you have 10 people that you want to have on stage at some point, 20, 30? Then you can write something in for each of those people. But if you do have a smaller cast of about 2, that's fine too. Just write your script knowing that. That being said, it's important to add a general character description to your script. Do you want specific genders playing these roles, or would a company be able to cast any gender affiliation for this part? As you're writing, some of these things might feel like minor details, but they're major when it comes to actual production. Now let's talk about actability. As a general rule, while you're writing, you want to have each character be special and fun for your actors to play. Something to latch onto so they can give it their best. So as you're writing, do you have a lot of entrances and exits? Are there quick changes that need to happen? And who are they really talking to on stage? Are they going to be alone for a long period of time where they have to act off of themselves? Does that have meaning in your script, or can you add in another character where they can play off of? These are some things that are going to help those actors really be the best they can be. And something that helps with the actability is having a stage reading. So get your friends together on Zoom or in person and try it out. If you guys want to try out your script with a group of people, sign up for one of our group writing classes offered on Zoom. If you want something a little bit more private, we have private coaching as well. So before you show off your writing to a large group of people, you can show it off one-on-one to get some extra help. We also have classes for improv, kids, teens, and adults. And of course, we have these videos every Wednesday for you to look at and get some tips and tricks on your writing. Make sure to look below for some more information about what's going on around us and ways that you can help out in the community. And while you're still here, make sure to check out our podcast. This is Legends of Yesterday, where we talk about history, mysteries, and all stuff spooky in Florida, which is perfect for this Halloween season. It has been so much fun talking to you guys about script writing today. Thank you for joining me. As always, my name is Angelica, and this is Improv.
Hello, everybody. My name is Alexandra.
And I'm Angelica.
And this is
Legends of Yesterday,
where we talk about histories, mysteries, and ghost stories of South Florida.
And
well, the only
she's
reason
trapped there, so it's like a purgatory kind of hell.
What is around us then? It's really made Davie such a special place.